Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flick Show. My name is Chris Wong. An incredible thing happened today, and that's after I made a video yesterday about the Justice League Blu-ray Digital HD DVD, only including one bonus scene, and it says bonus scene, a bonus scene, singular, not plural. But this interesting preview came out that was previewing it's a commercial for the new Justice League Blu-ray coming out, and they're confirming the dates that we are getting the digital HD on February 13th. 1 month later, on March 13th, we're gonna get the actual Blu-ray DVD digital release, and it has something on it. After a whole preview's gone, this shows up, and at first you're like in shock because you're like, wait a minute, Is that the Man of Steel scene? No. It's similar to the Man of Steel scene. Superman is there in the ship. The door is opening. Very reminiscent of the Man of Steel scene. But it is clearly a new scene that we have not seen before. And it is more Superman. Yes! More Superman. We're going to get more Superman. I am totally ecstatic about this because even though it was a small clip, I was not expecting that. I was expecting to say bonus scenes, which is, by the way, they said bonus scenes plural, so that means there's more than one, right, in terms of vocabulary and definition. Plural scenes means more than one. So just getting out of the way, but seeing Superman there in a scene we have never seen before, that totally shocked me because I thought we were just going to get some stuff from the trailers we've seen. Alfred talking to the team, maybe Cyborg, Victor Stone, football, you know, Iris West, something like that. But that came to a surprise, and I think they knew that came as a surprise. Although they're not listing how long that scene is or how long these scenes are. But it is very interesting, and I gotta say I'm pretty excited to see more Superman. I'm guessing this is the part where he leaves Lois and his mother in the field, and he goes off to the ship to grab his suit or something like that. And I'm hoping I don't want to get too overly excited because I'm starting to think of things that shouldn't exist or may not exist, like maybe Jor-El shows up, or the voice of Jor-El, and or the voice of Jonathan Kent, or something pretty awesome like that will show up in the scene. But more than that, I'm not sure even how long this scene. But an official release came out for the Justice League Blu-ray, and I'm going to read it to you right here about there's you know, the usual stuff, right? We got what's called Road to Justice. And it says, journey alongside DC comic creators as they explore over 50 years of the Justice League, from comic books to animated adventures to their cinematic debut. Okay, more and more content. That's great. Heart of Justice. Discover the heart, soul, and mind of the Justice League as the cast and filmmakers share their admiration for DC's iconic Trinity, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. Now, this is the cast and filmmakers. That's very interesting. Is Zack Snyder going to show up? Is Joss Whedon going to talk about it? Because they've been pretty silent so far. After the movie came out, I mean, you know, in terms of interviews and stuff like that. So I don't know. Technology of the Justice League, Batman's arsenal, Cyber's alien tech, blah blah blah. Justice League, the new heroes, join Ray Fisher on a personal tour to meet the newest members of the Justice League: Aquaman, the Flash, Cyborg. Cool. This is the one that gets me. The return of Superman. Bonus scenes not seen in theaters. Now, it's interesting they categorize this as the return of Superman, bonus scenes not seen in theaters, meaning all these scenes that we're going to see is of Superman? Superman? Now, you have to take note that it says bonus scenes. It's not alternate scenes. So we're still going to get Mustache Gate Superman, maybe, unless they've fixed it. They've found a way to fix it, or they have been fixing it. since its release, that they're gonna fix the mustache or whatever. But bonus scenes that involve Superman, I dig that. I'm ready for that. But and even though how happy I am about learning that there's gonna be more scenes of Superman in it, I'm still sad that we're not going to see the scenes that we've saw clips and leaks of what we've seen before in trailers and the leaks and all that DMC shutdowns on those, and so we won't get to see those, maybe, So in this edition anyway, they're going to have some Steppenwolf. There's going to be some scene studies, Wonder Woman's rescue, Heroes Park, tunnel battle, so it's more just a fluff, I want to say, but it's cool stuff. I would like to see the behind the scenes, a little bit more of that. So I am very interested in seeing that. They make note that Return of Superman bonus scene will not be included on the standard DVD release. Now, I hope this means the bonus scene is in the movie and not exactly I have to click on something to actually watch that, because I'll be bummed out, because I'd rather have it extended into the movie to have it flow with the movie, rather than having to click something. And notice it doesn't have anything about deleted scenes in this official release. So I'm wondering what's going to happen with that. Are we not ever going to get alternate cuts or things like that? And you know what? It happens in all movies. I think these studios are going to try to double dip this. I really think there's going to be more. I think there's going to be another edition down the line, the unrated cut or the extended cut or whatever the cut they want to call it, the Justice League edition or the Justice edition or the Hope cut, whatever you want to call it. But I think they're going to really double dip on this because of what some of the material that's not in the official. I mean, I could be wrong, and there's more stuff on that Blu-ray DVD, but I feel like they're even missing even the basics, like the deleted scenes and stuff like that. Interviews. I mean, there's probably interviews in there galore, but no commentary. Probably not, because is Zach going to comment on Joss's work or Joss versus comment on Zach's work? That's kind of weird. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I still believe there might actually be more. I still believe there's going to be another edition down the line, and they're just double dipping here, double tripping dipping, if you know what I mean. So that doesn't mean we're going to have the actual release, the Snyder cut. Because wouldn't that entail that Snyder would have to come back and done it, or unless they've been working on it this whole time and it's part of the budgeted plan, then that's cool. But if it's not, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm very hopeful that they will, because I would love to see the Snyder cut, the alternate edition, if you want to say that, or a lot of people say with a true edition if they don't like this cut. But for what it's worth, we're gonna get a bonus scene out of this, and I don't know how long it's gonna be, right? How long is this gonna be? And so I went on Best Buy, because it's one of the sites when you go to the website of Justice League to pre-order, and Amazon didn't say it, at least I didn't see it, and the others didn't say it, but Best Buy, they show a running time of 121 minutes. That's only 2 more minutes more than the theatrical release. And if those 2 more minutes are all Superman scenes, that's pretty much it. Yeah, only 2 more minutes of scenes, if that runtime's correct. So if that runtime's correct, we only have 2 more minutes of scenes. I believe that's why they're not even telling you how long these scenes. You know how sometimes you have more extended footage? They like to showcase how many more minutes you get, how many more minutes you're gonna invest in, and he says, oh, there's 15 more minutes of bonus footage or 30 more minutes of footage. But with only 2 minutes of footage, they're not gonna market that. They're not gonna say 2 minutes of bonus footage. You're like 2 minutes. That's it. So I think that's why they're not saying how long it is more and how much substantial footage. But Return of Superman, that's got me a little bit excited, because any more Superman I can get out of this movie, the better for myself. So I don't know if you guys are excited or not. I'm sure there's a lot of hateful fans out there, a lot of people who are accepting this and saying this is great and things of that nature. So I'm happy for all of you. So anyway, Justice League, the Blu-ray DVD digital comes out February 13th. March 13th we'll get the physical copy with the Return of Superman bonus scenes. Now, I'm wondering if the Return of bonus scenes will come out in the digital HD, because that way I don't have to wait another month to see what it is. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. On to more DC news. This is very interesting indeed. Is apparently they started training for Suicide Squad 2, because you got Joel Kinnaman, you got Jai Courtney, and surprisingly a picture with Jay Hernandez. Jay Hernandez was Diablo in that move in Suicide Squad 1, and if, spoiler alert, he died. He died in the Suicide Squad. So what the heck is he doing back in here? So he could still be alive. He was one of the highlights of the movie, and he did really cool stuff at the end. And so I kind of thought it would be a total waste and wash if he died already. So I'm kind of glad to see him back. I think his superpower, he's like a real meta-human as compared to, like, I don't know, Harley Quinn, you know? And so it's nice to see an actual meta-human on the evil side. So, well, maybe we'll see more of his powers. Maybe he'll finally just use fire without, you know, staying on the sideline, not wanting to do anything. So a more confident Diablo, I guess we would say. So that's interesting in seeing itself. What's happening there? I did watch Suicide Squad recently on a flight to a meeting I had to go in Seattle. So I watched it, and you know what? It holds up for me. I mean, I still enjoy it. I actually enjoy it for what it is and what it was. And I'm watching the extended cut, by the way, including all the Harley and Joker scenes. So it has that David Ayer-isms with sometimes not, but you can see parts of Bright in that movie. It is what it is, and it's not my favorite DC Extended Universe film, but it is quite enjoyable, and I'm looking forward to see what the second one is, and the introduction of Black Adam supposedly. So I'm really eager to see what they're gonna do ahead of that, and they're moving on forth with it. I mean, Suicide Squad made money. Suicide Squad 2 is bound to make money, right? Hopefully it does, and I think all the fans of Suicide Squad 1 will come rushing back to watch Suicide Squad 2. So that is it for pretty much DC news. There's something about Shazam, but I think I'll save that for tomorrow as I gather more information on that. This is interesting now. So Cloverfield 3 has been kind of quiet. We know it's been delayed till late April, but it has been really super quiet. But just today, Paramount actually promoted Cloverfield 1. And it says 10 years ago, a monster, you know, took on the city. And I am like, wait, why are they talking about Cloverfield 1? And I know it's the anniversary for it, but 10 years. And that could only mean for me, myself, and maybe for others, that Paramount is upping the marketing, is starting the marketing for Cloverfield 3, aka God Particle. So they're starting it up again. They're starting to market it. And someone actually tweeted out that if you go to tagurato.jp, they're starting to do ARG, ramp up the ARG once again. So this is exciting news. That means we may start to get a teaser or trailer pretty soon. And I'm really excited to see this because I am a huge Cloverfield fan, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I did some ARG, but not too much. But I'm really invested in this universe, and I'm really eager to see what they do with God Particle. How did they take God Particle, which was a movie they didn't think was going to be a Cloverfield movie, kind of like how they did with Valencia with 10 Cloverfield Lane, and turned it into a Cloverfield movie? How are they going to convert this into a Cloverfield and make it all make sense? And I know down the line and later down in this year, there's another movie called Overlord with J.J. Abrams. I'm wondering if that's even connected to Cloverfield itself. Probably not, but it would be kind of cool to see that kind of connect in a way. And he's just being hush-hush about it. So Whatever happens, I'm going to start seeing more marketing pretty soon. I'm really confident that they're ramping it up now. They're ramping it up, and we're going to see more stuff from Paramount on Cloverfield, more of that marketing, more of the ARG. And it's getting exciting because that means they are definitely probably going to release it this year, and pretty soon we'll see a trailer. So awesome, yes. King of the Monsters, another kaiju movie. Godzilla, King of the Monsters is what I'm talking about. It's not going to release this year, but I still have to talk about it because it's Godzilla. Why not? 426 more days. This is the sequel to Godzilla Gareth Edwards version, and possibly the semi-sequel to King Kong Skull Island. Now, Oshea Jackson Jr., who stars in this movie, he came out and teased something. Now, this could be a spoilers if you don't want to know anything about Godzilla to King of the Monsters. So if you don't want to know, then skip ahead, or that's pretty much it. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so this is what Oshea Jackson Jr. says. He said, in the last scene between Godzilla and King Ghidorah, I promise you, you will never forget it in your life. As a nerd, I am foaming at the mouth to get like in the editing room. Godzilla will be the #1 movie. And I'm like, whoa! Now, we all know Godzilla's going to fight King Ghidorah, but have someone say that, your images start to form in your head of Godzilla fighting King Ghidorah, maybe Rodan and Mothra's flying in the background or something. And then he goes on to add one more tidbit about Godzilla and King Ghidorah's battle. He say, the way that Godzilla and Ghidorah fight, man, Kong better bring some shit, you know? And I'm like, whoa, I cannot wait. I mean, that must be an epic fight of epic proportions. I mean, Godzilla and King Ghidorah fight is the most iconic fight in all the Godzilla films. That's his #1 enemy. And to have it see that Hollywood budget style would be epically awesome. And I hope it's not short. I hope it's long, or you know, pretty long. And I hope it's abundant. I hope it's not, you know, move the camera away to look at some people horrified. At that point, I'm like, I don't care about people. Shoot the monsters. Just focus on the monsters. Have them fight each other, and it's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see designs from King Ghidorah. And man, how can he get in the editing room, man? Like, boy, man, that is so awesome. I am nerding out, but I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see a teaser, and I'm sure, I'm almost positively sure we're going to see something in San Diego Comic-Con, or maybe even earlier, but San Diego Comic-Con, or later, and some kind of tease, because if they're already working on post-production, they're working on models fighting each other CG style, then you got to know they got some substantial stuff right now, and I can't wait to see what that is, you know. This is incredible stuff. This is incredible news, and I mean, today has been just a bombardment of news today, and it has been quite an amazing time today. I'm surprised to see how much stuff has come out about these movies, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to every single one of them, and I hope you are looking forward to. So that's it pretty much for tonight. I did kind of watch Godzilla Planet of the Monsters, and I'll make a video review on that later, so I'll save that for later. But what do you guys think about the Justice League promotion? Are you excited to see the return of Superman, the bonus scenes, even though it might only be 2 minutes? Or are you excited to see more Suicide Squad 2? What do you think? Why is Diablo back? Is it a flashback, or is he really back and they couldn't kill him off? Because he was pretty popular from Suicide Squad 1. Also, Cloverfield 3. Are you excited to see more marketing for that? There's going to be a lot of viral stuff coming out of that pretty soon. just imagine more Slusho stuff coming out and all that Tagrato and all these things coming out. ARG, this might be the time to get back into Cloverfield. Rewatch Cloverfield 1, 10 Cloverfield Lane, get back in the mood. It's Cloverfield 3 here. And King of the Monsters, Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters. What did you think about Oshea Jackson Jr.'s comments about how that last scene's going to be? Is it not sound epic to you? Can you not wait to watch Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters next year? Is it next year? Yeah, next year. Alright guys, thank you so much for subscribing and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.